else saw it, man. It's time to get some leveling done, you know what I'm saying? I got banished from retro WoW, so now it's time to step into the realness. You know what I'm saying? So get your snacks ready. You about to watch this is a lot of rambling and leveling. Ah man, what's happening? It's your boy Jadum, and as you can see, we doing some leveling, okay? Now, I'm multi-boxing leveling because why would you not? Why level 1 character when you can level 85 at once? Right now we in West Falls doing the People's Militia. About to kill this pillager before anybody else does. The other guy's over the fence. Boom. You feel me? Now I'm on my old keyboard, so you're gonna hear a lot of keyboard noise. Not much I can do about that because I accidentally spilled a ton of water on my regular keyboard. That joint stopped working. They said, forget this. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? You broke me. So, what the heck are you looking at? Looking at me. Alright. So now, as you can see, man, your boy, man, I'm out here looking for pillagers. You feel me? Still need some of these looters, but we ain't. This would be a bad situation. We got. Actually, I don't think he would aggro all those. But I need that guy back there. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the plan is, you know what I'm saying, get to level 51 and just do Man Alterac Valley. Because y'all know me, I'm not a raider. I rarely ever upload raids and stuff to this channel. Because I just don't raid. I don't like raiding. It takes too long. You gotta rely on other people way too much. I'm just not with that. You know what I'm saying? PvP, I could do my own thing half the time. Why do you think I've been playing the Rogue for 15 years? And why do you think I play my warrior like a rogue? Sitting in the background and whatnot. And rarely dying. And getting a lot of kills because the warrior is not a rogue. And the warrior can practically kill whoever they want. Because they just strong like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a pillager in there, dude, and chilling all by himself. That's an easy kill, you feel me? Disarm, okay. That's cool. Listen, okay. I'm mostly looking forward because I haven't leveled on a real deal classic scale since a real deal classic scale. Or vanilla. I'm gonna call it classic because that's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's gonna be new to me still, and I'm mainly waiting. I really want to get my hands back on the Darkshire, man. When I was little, so when I started playing this game, I was like 8, 9 years old. Back in like 2005, I think. Man, I was terrified of Darkshire. I did not like Darkshire at all. The Wargens, man, the Wargens. You look at the Wargen and all you see is them little beady red eyes, this giant dark 12-foot beast with these tiny red eyes, man. I used to hate fighting those things. I was actually scared of those things. And then the first time I saw Stitches, I was like, oh no, y'all doing too much. I'm just a little dude. I ain't supposed to be experiencing. I need to fix these macros. My macros are all messed up on J-Rack and Freddy. Man, I was scared. I was actually scared. I was not down with the fact that, oh, there's mad pillagers back here now. Before it was a bunch of looters. So you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because even with these 3 dudes, these are still rogues. I could still be smacked around, you feel me? These are rogues, you know? So you gotta play it smart. Like on this part right here, you feel me? You see we got this pillager right here. He's the strong guy, right? He casting fireballs and joints hit hard. Now you sacrifice Jadum to allow. Never mind, I got the backstab still somehow, even though I wasn't behind him. You know what I mean? But even with these 3 dudes, I could still be killed. You know what I'm saying? I could still be stopped. Now I know people probably thinking you're not gonna multi-box in PvP, right? Nah, that's a little too much work. Multi-boxing in PvP is a lot harder than people think. With a rogue, it might be easier because I can just stun lock people to death, but it's still a lot harder than you think. And people will obviously pay attention to who's leading the group, and they'll kill Jadum and then see that J-Rack and Freddie Wong is just standing there. Then I gotta hurry up and try to switch to them two so them two don't die. It's just a lot of unnecessary work. Plus, when you was as nasty of a rogue as I am, I don't need a multi-box. I might multi-box like one guy. Nah, probably not. It's a lot harder than you think. It's a lot of unnecessary work, a lot of unnecessary macros you gotta get into. You gotta make sure their spells don't collide. Like all three of them doing a cheap shot would be stupid, because then it would be a waste. All three of them doing cheap shot would be a waste. But then you can't put Garrett, because if you do Garrett, then you're gonna mess up your blind. Now somebody might be like, why would you need a blind? You got triple the firepower. You know, crap always happens, especially when you fighting a mage. Things happen. Somebody might resist the stun, get out of it. It might be a warrior. He might pop recklessness and just shatter all three characters. It's a lot of unnecessary work that goes into it. It's a lot easier to play one character than it is three. See, leveling is easy, and even then I still messed up because I don't have all their Buster. Why is there a bunch of high levels here? Bunch of level 20s here, man. Go to Darkshire. Get out of here. You know, so you gotta make sure spells don't collide and whatnot. All that. Just a lot of unnecessary crap. Okay, now. Because like I said, even now, I don't even have their spells properly put down. Is evasion ready to go? Dang. See, like now we're in a predicament here. I need a pillager, but these two looters are going to be a problem. And evasion is not ready to go, but someone's going to run up in here and kill them. I'm surprised that. I'm glad that level 20 just didn't. Like, come on, bro, you level 20. Take your fool self to Darkshire. What you still doing here? Or Red Ridge. This is vanilla after all. Red Ridge, literally you could level from 15 to freaking 85 if you want. Alright, here we go. So if his is ready, I know theirs is ready. So basically what we about to do now is, the moment I attack her, them two are going to be on Jadam. I need evasion to pop off right the frick away. Otherwise, I'm a dead man. Alright, so boom, put that on. And move them around, so they're on them. Wow, now no one's being attacked. J-Rag did not pop evasion for some reason, I just wasted it on accident. But boom, there you go, easy. Now, see, here's the issue. Now, if you get this in a PvP perspective, they're not just going to be standing there, obviously. People just ain't going to be standing in one spot. So all three of them are going to be running around like some dang fools. Some of them might get stuck. Let's say another person come in and attack one of them. It's just a lot of unnecessariness that goes into it. Now, if you're good at it and you know how to do the multi-boxing where it makes it look like there's multiple people, which I'm pretty sure is not allowed. So yeah, never mind that. Oops, they getting stuck. See, look at that. They getting stuck on walls and crap. I'm using an old script. I've been using the same the same multi-boxing script I've been using since Cataclysm. I ain't changed up yet. I'm an old school multi-boxer. The follow and they attack whatever multi-box script. That's what I'm still using. I've been using this script since Cataclysm. I haven't changed up yet. I'm pretty sure my multi-box script is about just as old as I've been playing this game. So, all right, bags are good. One of these guys are missing bags. Oh no, they're not missing bags. They just got more in their bags. J-Rack got a lot in his bag, so I need to take him to a bank. Uh-oh, I goofed. See them hard-hitting 67s, man? So the pillagers absolutely got to die right away. No exceptions. I messed up, though. So as you can see, he just leveled, but they didn't level. They have a long way to go before they level. So if you decide to multi-box, make sure you stay true to your multi-box and they're all the same level. I really don't know what to go with. Honestly, I've been thinking about switching them all to subtlety because this is old school. Somebody gets in your way on purpose in PvP, you can accidentally attack them and kill them. If someone has the nerve to do that with me multi-boxing 3 people, like I said, I'm not gonna go out and attack people while multi-boxing because that's just not fair. I've never liked it. I have tried it. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. I ain't about to sit here and act like I haven't done it before and act like it wasn't fun. It is very fun. It's just not fair.
Can I help you?
I'm a fair type of person, okay?
Hey there.
But if somebody got the nerve, how the heck Freddy get 1 gold? Yo, okay, Freddy out here balling. Okay, you got 1 gold. But if somebody got the nerve to come in between my characters and purposely attack me knowing I'm multi-boxing and thinking I'm not going to do something about it, oh, I'm going to kill you 100% fast, quickly. So I've been thinking about switching to the sub to make that guaranteed. Because, like I said, if you got the nerve to hop in between me while I'm hustling and leveling, I'm going to kill you 100%. There's no doubt about that. With combat, that can make it a little harder, even if it is 3 characters. Because combat really isn't a PvP spec like that. Although Freddy will be 100% combat swords when I get him to 60. Or 51. Because I'm going to be doing AV, mad AV. That's basically all I'm going to do is AV. Nothing else at that point matters, you know what I'm saying? I got a cloak in here with 3 stamina, but they got cloaks with 2 agility, so I think I'll keep the ones with the agility instead. Disenchant this one. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna switch them to sub, maybe later in levels. Not right now because Freddy just got his first gold, which I'm surprised about. I didn't even know he had a gold. I didn't even know he had more money than them two. Jadam somehow has the least amount of money, which is also surprising. He normally has the most. Keep all that linen cloak. Gonna send that to Riley because that's my priesty priest. That's my tailor. Jadam is engineering, which is the most he's the selfish build. Engineering does nothing for any of my other characters, just him. Raimundo is my blacksmith. Govera is also my blacksmith. She will have different stuff and options. These niggas killing everything. Oh, excuse my language, bro. Why are these level 20s here killing everything? I got 1 more to go, and these busters killed every freaking thing. Sitting here looking at me. Yeah, I'm multi-boxing. What you want to do? You ain't gonna do nothing.
I don't have a target.
But yeah. So I got my characters on lock, you know what I'm saying? A while back I said I was gonna chill off on Classic because there was just way too many people playing. I was getting kills robbed every 20 seconds. It was just too annoying. Couldn't get nothing done. As y'all know, like I said, I started back in 2005. In 2005 there was mad people level 60 already. So I didn't have to deal with people. I didn't have to deal with crowds of people killing steals, stealing kills and all that. That wasn't an issue I had. I can see if I started in 2004 where the game first came out, but I didn't. I started in 05, so I didn't have that issue. So I'm like, nah, I need to back off. There's way too many people playing. Alright, quest complete. Way too many people playing. I can't get crap done. I'm sitting here having to camp stuff out. It's like, bruh, this is not how I remembered. Now, what I'm trying to hurry up and do is I would like to hurry up and level. Because one thing I didn't get to experience was the opening of AQ. I didn't level fast enough. I was a little freaking kid. I didn't care about all that. I was too busy discovering and running into black rock depths at level 15 and crap. And by the time AQ came out, I think I was like level 30 something. By the time TBC, I was like level 58. So I didn't really get to experience the raiding part, which I didn't mind because, like I said, I'm not a raider. I don't like raiding. Let's avoid that guy. He's a little too high. I did mostly PvP in those times. I was too busy PvPing. That's why I freaking didn't level fast enough. And by the time Burning Crusade came out, like I said, I was level 58. before the true release, and it was actually out, and you saw everybody running into Hellfire. I was level 60. I had very little rating pieces. I had a couple of pieces of Night Slayer. I think some Bloodfang shoulders. That's about it. I ain't had much of crap. So, you know, I don't want to miss out on the opening of AQ this time. Am I going to level in time? Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I can't play Retro WoW no more. They banned me, so this is about the only option I got. So I'm sure I'll level. I'll get there. And I'm doing multiple characters at once. That way I get, you know what I'm saying, I want to hurry up and hit up a warrior on some AV, even if I am only level 51 and getting smacked around. I can do that. Although I need to redo Raimundo. I accidentally put her on the same account as Jadam, which I've never done because purposes of okay, I need to get mace spec or mace training. I'm tired of them using daggers. Their main hand damage is a little too low for my liking. Normally J-Rack is the dagger user. Jadam is not, so him having this low damage is like, ugh. I need a little more than that. I ain't feeling the power, you feel me? But you know, I normally never put Jadam in the specific characters I never put on the same account for specific reasons, being professions. I can easily send stuff around to the most important characters who have the most important builds for each other. Like J-Rack here is an enchanter, but because enchanting is only one thing, I got him skinning, so he can easily give stuff to Freddie Wong, who is my leather worker. Jadam is an engineer, so I need to be able to easily transfer stuff from mining to him from Raimundo. Though he has mining of his own, he could get more through Raimundo. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? You feel me? If you don't, I don't know how much more to explain it. You know what I'm saying? It just makes things easier, so. Ooh, shoot. Is invasion ready? Yes, it is. Both these boys level 17, man. Yeah, see. Caught off the back. So, boom, pop that. There we go. Oh, whoa, hold on. What are you doing, big guy? Yeah, there we go. And that's how you position them. You know what I'm saying? And I figured, you know, I'm doing all this level, I might as well record this. It'll be a good video. Just rambling, talking about random crap while y'all watching me level and whatnot. I did this when BFA came out, over 10 hours of freaking video. That did very well. Why did it do so well? I don't know. It's 10 hours of me just leveling and talking crap. So I'm like, shoot. Might as well do the same with this. Just 10 hours of me talking crap and rambling. Except I'm not going to put it in one video. It'd probably be better if I put it as multiple videos, just so you get multiple perspectives, you know what I'm saying? Rather than just one gargantuan video. So, here we are, you know what I'm saying? You just listen to your boy ramble, talk about dumb crap, a super loud keyboard that sounds like a dang typewriter, and me leveling 3 characters, 3 of my OGs, you know what I'm saying? Freddy, J-Rack, and Jadam. You know what I'm saying? Jadam is my OG. You know what I'm saying? He's the first character I ever made. You know what I'm saying? When I first played World of Warcraft, Jadam was the first guy I ever made. This hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? When you see the long hairstyle, that's Wrath of Lich King change. When they added the barbershop, I got tired of this hairstyle. And I was like, yo, let me see what he would look like with a new hairstyle. Then I gave him J-Rack's hairstyle. I'm like, this is tight. I like this. And then I kept it with the long hairstyle ever since then. But this right here, this was the very first hairstyle. This is how Jadam looked when I made him in 2005 at 8 or 9 years old. And I was like, what's a good name for this guy? He's tall, he's pink, he's got blue freaking hair. What's a cool name? And for whatever reason, the name Jadam came to mind. I'm like, boom, name him Jadam. And then my sister was like, how do you spell that? And I was like, shoot, I don't know. J-A-D-U-M? She's like, alright, that looks right. And boom, here we are. Got the boy Jadam. And then J-Rack came a little bit after Jadalin, who was my 3rd oldest character. Or technically 4th, but my 3rd oldest character, my 2nd oldest character didn't last. Because he used my real name. My mom and dad didn't trust me having my real name. Okay, we have an issue here. Ooh, this is not good. I don't know if you see the issue I'm having here. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay, he's fighting Freddy. And he's gonna kill Freddy. He's gonna kill me. Come on, J-Rack. You got it, baby. Come on, baby! Yeah. There we go. Alright. And that's the beauty of Whoa, hold on. Stop running. That's the beauty of multi-boxing. Let's get him out of here. The beauty of multi-boxing. I just got, I would have died a long time ago had it just been me. Okay, well. But, oh yeah, J-Rec came a little bit after Jadlin. Because I had a Warlock who was technically my second oldest character, but he had my real name. My parents didn't trust that. So, as sad and as heartbroken as I was, I had to delete him. So I'm like, I need another character. I need somebody else to replace my Warlock, who was level 28, might I add. I was 8 or 9 years old with a level 28 Warlock, and I was vicious on that Warlock. When I mean vicious, I mean vicious. I was smacking boys, man. I was a PvP master on that Warlock. Fear, mad curses. Wouldn't even let my pet attack you so he wouldn't break the fear. Wait, did he break the fear? I don't remember. All I know is fear, curses, fear, curses, fear, curses. Man, I'd be killing like 2, 8, 9, 7, 8, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people at once. At ease, too. I ain't talking about, oh man, kill that dude and then die to the next person. Nah, boy. I was a monster on that Warlock. I don't know how I became so good at that Warlock, but I was amazing at that Warlock. All this at 8 or 9 years old. I ain't even lying to y'all. I have no reason to lie to y'all. You feel me? I was a monster.
I need a target.
What the frick? Oh shoot. See what I'm saying? If you by yourself, that's a bad situation. But I was a monster. I was absolutely clobbering people in that Warlock. I was a terrible freaking rogue. I didn't know what the heck I was doing half the time. And to be truthful, I didn't know what I was doing talents-wise on the Warlock. But their talents for Affliction was just so simple and straightforward. I'm like, oh. Well, that increases the damage to that, so obviously I should use that, because that's the main ability I use anyways. And I got to the simple understanding with the Warlock. They were easy. Rogue, I was an awful rogue for quite a long time, actually. The only thing I knew how to do good on the Rogue was stealth in the areas I shouldn't have been. I would follow my mom and dad into like Molten Core and Black Rock Depths and Blackwing Lair and whatnot. Whenever they would be doing like Upper Blackrock Sparry or Skolomance, I would be there at like level 15, stealthing around. But then I made the Warlock, and I'm like, yo, I'm a freaking champion at this Warlock. But then my mom and dad, they never knew that I used my real name on the Warlock. So then they were like, nah, you gotta. There's crap everywhere. This place is cluttered. They're like, you gotta invite. Are you crazy? You tripping. They say they're like, you gotta delete the Warlock. I'm like, what? My man's is level 28. I got a Succubus. I got a Void Walker. I'm about to get my, what's that? My Fell Hunter. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. I don't like this spot. I don't like this spot at all. Is there any other quests I can do for now to level? This spot is a mess. And you know, it broke my heart. I'm like, this is my highest level character. I'm amazing at this character. I'm dominating people in a Warsong Gulch, just destroying people at ease. But you know, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna level up this little Warlock. This little Rogue. I don't really like him that much, but I'm gonna level him up. And lo and behold, he became my absolute oldest character. So in order to replace the fact that I lost my warlock, I needed another character. I needed a counterpart to this man, and I created Raimundo. Now, Raimundo, holy man, this is hitting hard. Goodness. Now Raimundo, how I came about leveling Raimundo was it was a TV show that aired on Cartoon Network at that time, and one of the characters on the show was named Raimundo. His was spelled different. I think it was R-Y M-U-N-D-U. Raimundo or Raimundo. So obviously I didn't want to copy his name, so I'm like, how can I make the name a little more girly, I guess? I was a kid, don't get on my back, alright? How can I make the name a little more girly and fit a tall woman moon lady? So I'm like, oh duh, they're night elves, they're moon, they're in the dark. So I'm like, okay, let's switch it around to R-I-E-M-O-O-N-D-O, Raimundo, right? So then I made her the perfect look, and I'm like, yo, what if I make her look like Jadam? Or not quite like Jadam, but similar to him. And then boom, she ended up becoming my literal counterpart to Jadam. If I wasn't playing Jadam, I was playing her. And the warrior, as most people know, the warrior was a pain. A pain to play, let alone being 9 years old. One of the worst leveling experiences I had at that time. But I'm like, forget it. There's something about this character that's just incredible, and I'm going to get her to 60. Didn't quite get her to 60. She was level 17 all the way up till about the release of Wrath of the Lich King. She was level 17 for a very long time. But then Wrath of the Lich King came around, I'm like, man, I see all these warriors running around smacking people up. I want to smack somebody up. You know what I'm saying? I got legacy warriors like Toonami and Torin, but they were private server characters, so they were instant 70 and whatnot. Instant 70 TBC characters. Same with Genghis Kong. You know what I'm saying? They were instant 70 characters. So I'm like, I need to level these actual characters. I need to level Jadam was all level 70, moving on to 80 at that point. Because he was literally one of the only characters I played. And then I had Jadelin too, but the Hunter was great. They were incredible, but then my sister stopped paying for her account. She stopped playing about Wrath of the Lich King, so I couldn't level him anymore. So I'm like, I gotta get Raimundo up, whether I like it or not. The freaking warrior is incredible. I've been playing the warrior for like a year through these private servers with the instant 70 and all that. But I don't have an actual warrior on where it actually matters, you know what I'm saying? Real Warcraft. So I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna go through this pain and I'm gonna just level Raimundo. Luckily, TBC level, Wrath of the Lich King leveling was a bit easier than, Yo, what the heck they doing? Get over here! What the frick going on? Trying to get me killed. Where you running to, lady? See what I'm saying? Multi-boxing ain't all what it's cracked up to be. But you know, I needed a real warrior, so I started leveling Raimundo. I'm like, hey, this is not too bad. It's not as bad as it used to be. So I get her to 80, loving it, loving it. Absolute demolisher the warrior was, man. I was leveling every leveling. Why do I keep saying leveling? I was loving every bit of it. The warrior was absolutely incredible. One of the most fun classes I played. But going back, Jadelin was made right after Raimundo. He is supposed to be the son of them both. You know what I'm saying? And then J-Rack came along. I made J-Rack because I'm like, yo, I want more rogues. You know what I'm saying? I was 9 years old. I sucked at making gold. I was like, I want more builds. I want a build different from Jadam. Jadam was your typical subtlety build. I wasn't the greatest rogue of all time. But I was like, duck it. At that point, I was loving the rogue, even though I was terrible at it. I freaking loved him, just for the simple fact that I could stealth around and be sneaky and go anywhere I wanted, basically. So then J-Rack was made, and I'm like, I want a rogue who can use daggers, because I was well into swords on Jadam. And even though I wasn't the greatest rogue, I already had styles nobody else was doing. And I'm like, yo, I'm already ahead of the curve. Even if it didn't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I used to use fast weapons on my main hand. Don't you dare touch that blade. What? Man! You stupid trick. Now I'm about to freaking die because I'm about to say, you better come back and heal me. Got me out here dying, stealing my freaking prep.
It's too far away.
You know, this multi-boxing crap ain't as good as it look. It's really not. Don't be fooled. You can still be smacked. Until I get on Raimundo and Riley. Raimundo, Riley, and I'm thinking Maylina, a rogue warrior and a druid healer or a priest. You can't get no better than that. See, they run for ages. 3 rogues ain't as good as you think it is, especially at this level. I ain't got no damage, I ain't got no talent points. It's nothing special. Oh, a sword, and I can't even use it. Wait, what? Who gets that loot then? Oh. Okay, so I wanted more styles, you know what I'm saying? So I made J-Rack. I wanted somebody who could use a dagger. So J-Rack was created. By this point, I was definitely a bit better at the rogue. I was getting into PvP. I think Jadam was about 36 at that time. I had just finished Scarlet Monastery for that that boxy sword. No, not boxy. The pointed version of that boxy sword. I forgot the name of that joint. The Blood Razor. I had finished getting that joint, and I had some kind of repair. I forgot which one of them, or rapier as they call it. I like to call it repair because obvious reasons. So I'm like, yo, this will teach me more too on how to use and make different styles of the rogue. And with J-Rack, I would say J-Rack is where I really started to learn the rogue. Is where I was really actually damaging people in PvP. Like, I was actually laying people out. J-Rack was a formidable character. You couldn't just pull up on me while I was playing J-Rack. So I'm like, alright, I learned these new things. I'm learning these what the frick? Yo, stand still, son. Why did they attack? Oh, because my macros suck. I forgot to make some new macros. So, you know, I was really getting down on J-Rack. So then I'm learning, I'm like, okay, I see the issue. J-Rack gets the damage he gets because I'm actually building off of a dagger spec. Jadam gets the damage he gets because his spec is awful. I had assassin talents, using swords, and I had combat talents. My spec was all over the place. So I'm like, alright, I want to get into PvP, and mind you, at this time, I'm like 9 or 10. Still in the mid stages of vanilla. I'm like, I need to figure some crap out because Jadam is a mess, and I want to get into PvP. And I'm getting whooped up and down. I remember I was level 30 and I got whooped by a level 19 twink. That crap was the main thing that made me like, okay, that'll never happen again. I'll never get whooped on like that again.
It's too far away.
No one will ever pull that off on me again. And I was right. Nobody ever did it again because I started learning. I'm like, I never let that bull crap happen. I got whooped by a level 19, and this was at the Gurbashi Arena. We was on the side. I think he knew I was a kid, more than likely because my typing was terrible. After all, I'm like 9 years old. He knew I was a kid. I didn't know what the arena did. I didn't know if you jumped down there you could be killed. I was just trying to get away from the dude because he was beating me in the duel, so I jumped down on accident, not knowing that that's what could happen. So he jumps down, he ends the duel, and then kills me. So I'm like, why did you kill me? And he wouldn't respond. So I'm like, okay. That was like the first taste of betrayal I've ever felt. Luckily, it was on a video game rather than real life. So I'm like, okay, I don't need these guys anymore.
It's too far away.
That'll never happen again. I can guarantee that. No one will ever pull that bullcrap off on me again. Are you about to attack this or what? What's up, bro? Because if you're not, I'm about to pull up. No? Okay. Okay, I need to fix my macros, because they not doing crap. Oh, 10 years later. 10 years after the dang thing's already dead. Now, why the frick they want you to kill so many highwaymen? Those are the highest level ones. Them ones are the biggest pains to fight. And why I ain't get nothing for that? I just realized that. I didn't get crap for that. I had 4 already. It didn't give me nothing. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need to learn the road. Nobody's ever going to do that to me again. No one's ever going to pull that off on me again. And, with J-Rack, I really started getting, understanding the road. Because, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little kid. I don't really know how to look nothing up. And when I do look crap up, nothing ever pops up. Why? Because I can't spell. My spelling is horrible. Mind you, I'm living in Buffalo, New York. We in the dang ghetto. My spelling wasn't very good at all. I could read. I was an amazing reader, actually, but I couldn't spell. Or especially type. My typing was horrible. My spelling was horrible. I was an amazing reader, though. I think I had like a 7th or 8th grade reading level in the 3rd or 4th grade. But I couldn't type nothing. I couldn't spell crap. Yeah, see, these dudes high as frick. So I'm like, okay, I can't really look nothing up because I can't spell. I don't know what to properly type. I don't know how to look stuff up. Alright, I don't really know what a search engine is like that. I barely even know how to use a computer. All I know is when I see that black circle with the gold W, that's Warcraft. Alright, that's all I know.
I'm out of range.
So I can't really search nothing up. I can't really ask anybody for help because they can't understand what the frick I'm typing. And my mom or dad can't help me because they don't have rogues. They don't play rogues. My dad was playing a warlock. My mom was playing a priest. You know what I'm saying? She was a healer. My dad was an affliction warlock in some of the top tier, one of the top tier guilds at the time. They were the first to bring the Thunder Fury to Dragonblight. Chaos Ascended. So, I mean, I don't know if anybody been playing that long and you watching this and you know Chaos Ascended and Dragonblight that long, then boom, you know. Alright, so I can't ask them for help. I'm on my freaking own, basically. So I make J-Rack, and I'm like, alright, I need to figure something out. If I'm using the dagger, what's the best thing for the dagger? So I'm seeing talents. The combat spec got joints that increase crit by 5% if you get 5 full talents, but I'm like, that's not really gonna work because that doesn't seem like it's the best for PvP, which I was correct, it wasn't the best for PvP. Why do they keep stopping, man? Get the frick over here, dude. So I'm trying to figure crap out. I'm trying different talents and different specs, but then I'm running into an issue here. I don't know how to make gold like that. So then I make another rogue. That's Naylina. That's where Naylina comes in. I make another rogue, and I'm like, okay. I need specific builds on her. By this point, Jadam is like level 40 something. I'm like, alright, I got more money on him. Let me reset his talents and let me try something else on him. So then I build a sword spec. I put my fast weapon on my main hand. I put my slow weapon on my off hand. This dude's like, you shouldn't do that because then you're doing less of that. You're doing less damage this, less than that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, I figured this out. I know what I'm doing. Trust. So we duel. I almost beat him. But something's wrong. I'm still not getting the damage I need. And he's like, I understand you're trying to make this crazy build and you're trying to do what you do, but you gotta have that slow weapon on the main hand. I'm like, alright, duck it, let me try it. Let me put the slow weapon on the main hand. Boom, we duel again. I do much better this time around. I actually almost get him, but I think he was a little higher than me. I almost beat him though. I'm like, oh man, you're right. Alright, cool, thanks. He's like, man, always to help somebody. Alright, I'm trying to, help people out. I'm like, cool. So the main hand absolutely 100% has to be a slow weapon. I'm like, alright, boom, you learn something new. Alright? Then I go back to J-Rack. He's about level 19 at this point. 19, 20, I think, somewhere around there. And I'm testing out dagger specs. I'm like, I wonder, is the dagger the same way? Do you have to have that slow weapon in the main hand. You have to have a slow dagger on your main and your fast and your off. And boom, there you go. Figure it out. And now I'm getting good. I'm getting vicious. I'm like, alright, sweet. I'm getting an understanding. Right? I'm about like level 50 something. TBC is rolling around the block, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was like level 50 something by the time TBC was coming around. I'm vicious. I'm nasty with it. I'm murking people. Alright? I'm going ham. I'm out here. But then I'm like, shoot, I ain't got no gear. But it's too freaking late. Burning Crusade is coming around. I'm trying to get people to hit me up on some Zul Grub. And somebody was like, nobody's gonna pull you through. I remember exactly. I was in Eastern Plagueland. Somebody, he was like, nobody's gonna bring a level 58 through Zul Grub, especially when TBC is coming around. And I'm like, alright, forget you then, Buster. I didn't actually say that. I was still living in New York. I ain't never heard nobody say Buster. I was born in the West Side, but we was living in New York for a little bit. So I'm like, okay. Clearly I'm not going to get any help with a raid. How can I get some gear in my hand? So I'm like, oh wait, PvP vendors, they give off PvP gear and prep, right? And then I'm like, ooh, you gotta have reputation, you know, it sucks. And then, you know what I'm saying, I moved back over to J-Rack and I'm like, okay. I got an understanding for the dagger rope. You can indeed. The dude wasn't wrong, but with the specific build I was going for at the time, he was correct. I did need a slow main hand. But with J-Rack's build, it didn't matter. I could have a slow main hand, I could have a fast main hand, because J-Rack's build was a crit build, a crit subtlety build. That means he had much less defense than Jadam, because Jadam was a defense build, which meant I needed that extra main hand damage. J-Rack is basically the difference between J-Rack and Jadam is my defense character. When I'm playing on him, I really don't care about how fast I kill you in the beginning. I want you to waste all your crap and embarrass yourself, and then I murder you with all the stuff that I didn't even have to use because you wasted all your stuff. J-Rack, on the other hand, he's the opposite. I'm trying to kill you. I just want you dead. I don't give a crap about nothing. No defense, no none of that. I'm pulling up on you and I want you dead fast. That's J-Rack. Naylina was my ambush character. It really did not matter. What the? It really did not matter. Okay, they got potions, so they good. It really didn't matter on Naylina. I was just ambushing whoever had the lowest amount of health in my area. If I saw somebody lacking. Oh no, oh frick! I'm on the wrong character. Drink up, boy. Oh shoot! Attack somebody else. There we go. All right, boom, done. Oh, yo, that mace. Dang, I gotta get some training. I got a mace and a sword. So with J-Rack, I mean with Naylina, her build was completely skillless. She had the very definition of a skillless rogue. She was my fun character. I would wait for somebody to mess up, fight somebody, get low health. They would think they hidden, eating their little foods somewhere, and then boom, there I go, ambush and take the last bit of your health and get an easy kill. That was Naylina. She was a skillless spec. That was my fun character. When I didn't feel like trying hard, I went on to Naylina. Right? But then Jadam and J-Rack, they're the difference. They're the characters that actually needed the skill. They're the characters I was stun locking on. So Jadam was my defense build. Jadam could easily go toe-to-toe with a warrior because he just had the health and the defense like that. Mad amounts of dodge. Not the most crit in the world, but mad amounts of dodge. Lots of armor. I always make sure I had lots of stamina on him too. So he always had lots of health, always had lots of armor, always had lots of dodge. With J-Rack, Jadam is a hunter, so he doesn't matter. With J-Rack, crit, non-stop, crit and attack power. Anything I could get that had stupid crit and stupid attack power, I was getting it on him. I didn't give a crap about agility, none of that. Crit and attack power. That's all I wanted was crit and attack power. Nothing else. I didn't give a crap about nothing else. Alright? So I'm finally getting good, but I'm still not quite understanding things. Burning Crusade is about. I'm running around in the Hellfire Peninsula still trying to figure things out. I'm supposed to be questing, but I'm like, nah, duck that. I'm still not as good at PvP as I want to be. So I'm like, let me chill out. let me go ahead and get make my way to
Light bless you.
what's it called? I'm gonna get the mace for
Light bless you.
what? High he level, but not J-Rec. Yo, something's going on here. Oh, because I didn't hand the question.
Go with honor, friend.
I was about to say, bruh, don't play with me, bruh. You naughty body. Who this boy, man? What you want, boy? Oh crap! I got my what's the name on? Is this dude testing me to make sure I'm not a bot? What's up with people thinking multi-boxing means you're botting? Multi-boxing and botting is two completely different things. I'm controlling these two guys. Escort? Okay. I'll say is he testing me to make sure I'm not a bot? He's just trying to get quests up. What was I talking about? Shoot, this dude got me off track. Wicked Blackjack, main hand. That's a oof. That's a nasty mace. But these are both main hands, unfortunately. Dang, what was I just talking about? See, this dude got me off track. Ooh. Holy, 280. Holy, fam. Oh, that's a two hand. Oh, it says two hand right there. I feel like a dang fool. I'm pretty sure that I thought that said main hand. Oh shoot, I'm a dang fool. Alright. I was about to say, yo, that sword crazy, son. Dang, two-handed. Alright, but dang, I forgot what I was saying. This man got me off track. I'm gonna have to stop the recording and remember what I was saying. But you know, I'm like, man, I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still not as good as I need to be. There's other rogues who are outplaying me. You know what I'm saying? I need to figure some things out. So, you know, I'm in Hellfire Peninsula. I'm running around. I'm purposely attacking people. I'm being a freaking a-hole, as they would say. 'Cause I'm not even worried about quests. I'm not even questing that much. I'm just going around attacking other people. Trying to learn my way, trying to figure things out. Man, I tell you, boy, I'm getting nasty. I'm getting nasty. No, give me that back. I'm getting good. I'm hurting people. I'm annoying the crap out of people. My stun lock game's still stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm still using blind when I need to be. And where I should be. Right? I'm vicious. But I'm like, shoot. I'm leveling slow. I need to hurry up and level. Because I see people level 63 already. And here I am. Here I am still level 58. Alright. So boom, I'm hitting 60. I move up to Zanger Marsh because Hellfire was getting a little old. You gotta type a little faster, bruh. So what is the benefit of spending 5 subs a month? Because he wants to. It's not a fact of a benefit. It's because he wants to. He got money like that. It's not an issue. When you got the money, you can spend it. You gotta stop asking stupid questions. What's the purpose of doing this and that? Because I freaking want to, son. I got money, alright? I can do that. Just because you broke ain't everybody else broke. Let me stop. Alright, but you know what I'm saying? I'm getting nasty. We heading out to Zanger Marsh. People like level 62 to 64. It's more of a challenge, more talents, you know what I'm saying? More gear. Gym slot gear specifically starts coming out and about. So now I'm getting gyms were allowing me to be more where I wanted to be, in a sense. I can do kind of more with these gym slots. So I'm putting all the dodge and all the crit, all the dodge and armor I want with stamina. People looking at me like I'm crazy, you know what I'm saying? Why are you putting you're a rogue, why are you putting dodge or stamina in your gym slots? And I'm like, because I'm a defense player. I don't really care about how fast I can kill you. I just want you to waste all that you have thinking you're gonna annihilate me and fail. And then I use all my crap and slaughter you easy. Because while we fighting, I'm a defense rogue. So a lot of people mess up and like, what the heck is, how does a defense rogue work? I don't understand. basically, what happens is you're using all that you have fighting me. Obviously, I'm still fighting you back, which means you're going to have to still use some of your defenses as well. When another rogue pops evasion, I don't have to pop evasion because my dodge and stamina is so high. I'm eating what he's doing. I can go toe-to-toe with a warrior. A rogue ain't going to be able to do much, right? So after he wastes everything he has, boom, there I go. Now I'm popping all that I got, and I'm annihilating the dude easy. Right? So we rolling up, we rolling around. I'm 68. We're gonna skip through a bunch of leveling and talk and all that. I'm 68. I'm like, I want purples now. I don't want to wait. I want purples before I hit level 70. I want purple as soon as I hit level 70. I want to be able to equip multiple purple items. So I'm like, let me do a test. I found a random group of people. They were about to run a heroic joint. I'm like, yo, y'all looking for a 5th person? They say, yeah, but you're not the proper level. I'm like, shoot, pick me up anyways. Maybe see if I can run it anyways. So they did. They did. Surprisingly, they picked me up. I'm 68, level 68, running heroics with a bunch of level 70s. They say they surprisingly picked me up right away, no hesitation. Like, I thought they would be like, nah, you're only 68, you know what I'm saying, we can find a level 70. Nah, as soon as I said, let me try anyways, I got an invite instantly. Like, they didn't wait for nothing. Where's all the quest at? Please not Captain Grayson. Am I missing? Oh, I gotta go to Red Ridge. So they picked me up right away. I was surprised. I didn't expect them to do that. Let me do some training and armor fixing too, actually. Head out to Storm.
Good day to you.
So we're running these joints. I'm getting items. Surprisingly, the drops are beautiful.
Hey there.
I'm getting mad purple joints. You don't know any flats connected to this one.
Hey there.
So I forgot to get a flight path from to Stormwind on J-Rack. So let's go ahead and add a little screen so you guys have something else to watch while I did not know I forgot to get J-Rack a flight path. Yikes. This is gonna be a long walk. Let's go ahead and pull up OBS here. So I'm getting mad purples, I'm getting purple gems, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff that they didn't need because I was the only rogue. So I'm picking up I'm taking all the stuff that they don't use. I'm like, beautiful. I got purple daggers ready to go. I got purple swords. I got purple gear ready to go for level 70. Boom, I hit level 70. I'm running crap, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm getting good. I'm getting on a level that I didn't think my freaking 10, 11-year-old self could get to. So, you know, I just realized I have no clue why I'm talking about this and what I'm talking about this for, but hey, I guess it's a good story. So, you know what I'm saying? We about midway in the Burning Crusade. What's that one joint came out? What's that one joint that came out? Whatever came out midway of Burning Crusade, I can't remember. You know what I'm saying? Raimundo is still like level 17, 18, because the warrior was just too much for me to handle. I didn't understand the stance dancing, and leveling them was the biggest pain of any class I've ever leveled in World of Warcraft. Is this J-Rack? Yes, it is. Alright, boom. Now y'all get to watch J-Rack run. The biggest pain of any class I've ever leveled. So I'm like, I'ma hold on her. I didn't truly know the power of the warrior yet. Like I said, we about midway in the Burning Crusade. A orc warrior and a undead priest. I still remember them both. Orc warrior and an undead priest, Dragon Blight. They both attacking Goldshire together, crushing. That warrior is breaking people off one by one. A rogue pull up on him, he break him off. Other warriors pull up on him, they get broken off.
What can I do?
He breaking people off, son. I'm like, this dude right, huh?
Be careful.
This dude right, huh? This dude right home. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't never seen no crap like this. So I'm like, shoot, I need to level Raimundo. I try to level her. I think I get her to like level 19. I'm like, this is a no. I can't do this. So then I head over to the private server I was playing on, where I had Tyranny and Genghis Khan. I'm like, I need an orc warrior now. Boom. Thus the birth of Toonami. But heading back over to the rogue, you know what I'm saying? I'm running let's get Freddy Wong on here too, actually. Just put the wrong one on, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting nice, dude. I'm getting nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving people a hurting. But I wasn't ready to, I knew I wasn't ready to mess with that warrior. So I stayed away. I watched. I sat back and watched. I'm like, alright. He nasty. Okay. I'll give him that. But one of these days, I'm gonna whoop this dude. Never got to whoop him because I'm pretty sure he stopped playing. And if he didn't stop playing, he never came back around to Goldshire. So I never actually got the chance to do that. But I'm like, I'm doing good. Also, I skipped Ratoria and Deja. They were long made. As soon as Burning Crusade came out, I've been had Deja and Ratoria. I'm pretty sure Ratoria was like level 13. Deja was probably like level 9. I skipped over them because then I'm part of the story. I don't even know why I'm saying this story. For real. I forgot what I'm even talking about and why I'm telling the story. But you know, I guess I'm just speaking along about the journey of becoming the rogue I am, right? Let's skip past this Burning Crusade, right? We in Burning Crusade. I'm good. I'm nasty. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm getting my little season gear and all that other bullcrap. Wrath of Lynch King drop. Wrath of Lynch King, I would say, is when I took Warcraft the most serious. I took the game serious. This is probably when I was playing the most. I was playing so much I even tried to get into raiding. That didn't work. I was getting season gears fast, man. I mean, fast. And then even then, there would be times I wouldn't even care to get seasonal gear because I didn't need it. I was whooping on people with like 219 gear and 232 gear and whatnot. Doodoo gear. Just destroying people. And this is where the title Legendary came from.
Helicopter.
It was around the time when the Retribution Paladin was at their most overpowered. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be running on J-Rack. Was at their most overpowered. No joke. I mean, whether you believe it or not, it happened regardless. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? It's an old school saying. Just because you didn't see it didn't mean it didn't happen. I'm out here going ham in a Rithi Bison. Or Rathi Basin, whatever you want to call it. I'm going ham in a Rithi Basin. Alliance is winning. I'm going all-star murder mode. I'm killing everybody on sight. But I wasn't paying attention, right? I'm running up my way. 2 paladins come up behind me. One of them spot me. She hops off her. I remember it was 2 blood elves. One was a male, one was a female. The female blood elf had red hair. The male blood elf had blonde, I think. Either blonde or the light brown. She hops off the mount. She pulls me out of stealth because she spots me. I'm like, shoot. Frick, I'm gonna do. I look up. My health is getting low. Quick. Because they both was geared. Right? She's smacking me in the back of my dome. So I'm like, ooh. Time to take evasive actions. I'm clearly not gonna win this fight if I don't hurry up and do something. I start wailing out on her, get a stun off on her, blind the dude. So he can stop, so he doesn't get the chance to attack me, because he been ran by until before he realized that we were fighting. He comes back down, blind him, so he doesn't continue attacking me. I guess he didn't care to waste his what's name because he never popped anything to get out of the blind. I don't know if there was stuff where you could do that in Wrath of Lynch King. I can't remember. So I'm like, I'm getting her low. Her health is getting low. She popped her bubble. She starts healing, so I start attacking him instead. I'm fighting him, blop blop, you know what I'm saying? Boom bam. Stuff is going down. She runs back toward me. I vanish, come out back on him because he was almost dead. Then of course, well you know, he bubbles, he starts healing, so I'm back on her. And I'm going back and forth. I'm like, shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna win this. I don't know if I'm gonna win this one, Joe. I'm like, boom, hit evasion. I got evasion on. Boom, slap on Cloak of Shadows to stop their the whatever holy damage they was doing. I'm cutting her back down. Boom, she dropped. I'm like, oh, what? How, Sway? I got a nasty crit off on her. You know, subtally with them freaking Everscrate crits. I turn around to him. We start fighting. I'm like, man, I'm not gonna last this one. For real, he could have killed me, but I guess he got shook. He ran off. I'm like, word, yo, you could have killed me. You could have killed me easy, but I guess he didn't want to take no chances. He ran. I'm like, yo, I'm at my all-time high. I'm at my all-time high. I finally did it. I'm one of the nastiest rogues right now. I'm one of the nastiest. I'm clocking dollars. I'm smacking boys, man. I'm smacking boys, man. I'm laying down the law. Right? Skip some time. I try raiding. Ice Crown is coming out. I try raiding again. Actually, I skipped too much time. I tried raiding in Wrestling King. I was doing Trial of the Champions. I was running Trial of Champions with my old guild. I think I'm still with that same guild. And I was like, this is pretty cool. I'm getting a lot of gear. But man, this sucks. This sucks. I've been sitting in this chair for like 3-4 hours. I want to get the frick up. I want to stand up. There's not much action happening. I'm tired of this, bruh. So I stopped raiding again. Get back, straight back to PvP. Skip some time. Ice Crown is out. My guild trying to get me to raid again. I'm like, ooh, I don't know, bruh. I'm rusty. I'm the rustiest raider of all time. My talents is all messed up. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. I don't know half the boss fights. I don't know how to AoE properly. I knew it was Fan of Knives, but I'm like, I don't know when to use it because half the time I ain't got enough energy because I'm fighting as if I'm in PvP. Dude's like, yo, you gotta hit this, you gotta hit that. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just not meant for this. He's like, you done? I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. I'm dozing off. I'm falling asleep. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. And he was like, all right, man. Thanks for trying, though. I'm like, hey, I tried, but I just can't. You know what I'm saying? Cataclysm rolls around. Same thing. I'm getting season sets fast. Full sets of season gear. Quick, man. Quick. Snatching it up. Same old thing, nothing new. I'm still in my prime. I'm still smacking people. I'm even gotten to the point where I'm like, purposely, because this is when swords became like 260 only speed. I was like, nah, I still need a fast weapon. I don't want a dang dagger on my offhand. So I would get like level 70 brutal gladiator weapons for my offhand because that stuff was still 170 speed. No, 160? Was it 150? I don't remember. I'd have to look back at one of my old videos. And man, I'm whopping. Straight smacking. I got mad videos too of my PvP, Cataclysm PvP. Fool boy, man. No joke. I was a monster. But then things started going on. I'm like, oh Snoop. Oh, I say oh Snoop. Are they about to raid, boy? That's something you ain't seen in a long time. I'm noticeably falling off. I'm getting tired. I'm just not PvPing the same. You know what I'm saying? I think Firelands is coming out. I'm like, something's happening. I'm losing my touch here. Maybe I've been doing this a little too long. So I'm like, I need to switch it up. Like I said, I started leveling Raimundo about that time. She was level 80, but I didn't level her during Cataclysm. At this time, I was just going ham on Jadam the most. So I'm like, there's Raimundo, level 80, and a crap ton of beautiful gear. I actually rated more on Raimundo than I did on Jaden. Raiding as a warrior was actually really fun. So she had mad raiding gear. I'm like, leveling her should be easy. She's geared out like crazy. So I get her to 85, and oh man, one of the greatest choices I made. She was a monster. I mean, crushing things. One of the freaking best choices I made was leveling her. Just stomping people out. I became a good warrior fast too. I don't know how I became such a good warrior so fast, but I was quite the freaking warrior real fast. Like no issues. Like I was an amazing warrior. And the old combo I used to use, charge. I would charge people, rend, and then throw down before charge stun was over. And man, I capitalized on that. Fury, but mostly arms, but Fury and arms. Just demolishing people with no issue. I was supposed to trade that to Jaden. I forgot. Or J-Rack. So I need to head over to Iron Force so I can get mace training. I'll probably switch, give one of these to... Oh no, they all have hammers, so never mind. I'm going to be using this hammer because this hammer is better. It's got more damage. You know what I'm saying? A little slower too so I can get some heavier main hand damage. But man, I'm crushing people. But I'm like, dang, this kind of sucks because I'm having so much more fun on this warrior than I am on my rogue. I try to get back to the rogue and I'm just still feeling like out of it. It's like when a boxer has been fighting so long. Hello. And been in his prime and just destroying people, and then he's out of his prime and he's just worn out. He's just not fighting the same. He getting beat up. I felt like that. I was at that point where I'm like, I've been playing the rogue so dang long. I'm starting to fight lazy. I'm starting to underestimate everybody I'm fighting, so I'm getting whooped more often through just being a lazy fighter. And I'm like, alright, maybe I need a refresher. I need to play somebody else for a little bit. Raimundo, man, just a monster. Just clobbering people. Of course, I still played Jaden to keep his gear up to date because I didn't want him getting left behind. Although he kind of did. I think I was still in like 359 gear by the time the Dragon Soul came out. I was still in like 359 gear.
King's honor, friend.
So I'm like, dang. All right, I left him behind on accident. Raimundo outgears him greatly. She got dual Girthalax from Dragon Soul. This is the point where I pulled out and started playing Fury. Fury was with the dual Girthalax, the most ridiculous crap I've ever played. The Girthalax come out hitting people 10k a pop. 2 Girthalax, so I'm doing 20k damage a second. Amazing. But then MOP comes out and about, which I thought was a joke. I thought it was I thought it was an April Fool's joke. When I saw it, I'm like, that's gotta be fake. The frick gonna play some stupid looking panda characters. When I found out it was real, I'm like, wow. Now, MOP, I don't know anything about MOP rating because I literally did little to none MOP rating. I also left out my Death Knight version of Jadam. I didn't completely stop playing Jadam. I played the Death Knight version of Jadam. His name was Jadam. He looked like Jadam, but he was a Death Knight. I played him to death. I was a monster. Uh-oh. Rally cry, baby. I came through at the right time. Uh-huh. Let's see it. Let's see it. Give me that extra crit. Yes, sir. This is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a real long video. I ain't editing nothing out. Alright, so right. I was doing amazing work on Death Knight Jada. That's when I was making the most Warcraft machinimas too.
I don't have a target.
So let's head to Iron Forge real quick. So MOP's running about, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time during Cataclysm, I think I was playing combat a lot. So MOP is around. and I'm playing subtle. I go back to subtlety. Subtlety in MOP was amazing. I'm critting people 100,000s. Man, 80, 90, 100,000s. I'm like, oh my goodness. For some reason, I made Genghis Kong on PTR, but I made him a rogue. So I was testing the limits of what could happen. What would happen if you went all mastery? And I'm like, broski. Mastery stacking was incredible on the subtlety rogue. I'm critting people 110,000, 120,000, snatching people at half their health. I feel like I'm back in the old school stun lock and vanilla mode, killing people before they even get out of the stun lock. Boom, hit them with cheap shot, couple of subtleties, and then boom, 120 crit and they dead. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Alright, so boom, the boy is back, man. Look, like I was saying, you hitting them with these 120,000 damages, you know, people get scared. They're like, oh, I ain't trying to fight this dude. Alright. I had to make me something to eat real quick. I was getting kind of hungry. This is going to be a long video. So, by this point, I still feel like I'm a little off, but I'm enjoying myself. So it's not as off. This dang straw keep popping up. So it's not as off as I was feeling in the late stages of Cataclysm. So I'm like, the warrior's still amazing. The warrior's still fun. Still going ham on the warrior. Nothing changed there. But then the warlock comes along. And there was something they did with the warlock, demonology specifically, that was absolutely amazing. It was the first time in years I played the warlock, and it was because they made demonology, they turned it into this melee caster spec that was so incredible that it was basically the first ever cloth tank, and I couldn't stop playing it. I couldn't stop. But that didn't last long though, because as soon as Warlords of Draenor came out and they stopped that, I stopped playing the warlock. Although I do have a warlock now. It's Affliction, because I've always liked Affliction. That look different. But nowadays, man, a lot of the times when I'm playing the rogue, I don't even be trying like that. I'm more of that stage where I'm gonna fight you, but I'm not gonna really try all that hard. I don't exactly care that much anymore.
Can I help you?
You get XP for this?
Off and away.
Oh man, this chicken sandwich was delicious, but
Pleased to meet you.
man, that was.
Alrighty then. Pleased to meet you.
I need to take a sip of drink.
Alrighty then.
Almost died. All right, let's collect some rats. Go ahead and turn off our multi-box real quick. I'm more at the point though where like I'll battle you, but I don't take it very serious. The difference now. Oh, thank you, brother. Yeah, I'm more at the point now where, you know, I'll battle you, but there's a good chance I'm not even going to take it that serious. I'm not saying, that doesn't mean you're going to win. Or trust and believe that. That doesn't mean you're going to win. I still whoop you. Just know I'm not trying nearly as hard as I used to. I will still 100% smack you though if I got to.
I'm out of range.
Like I like a lot of like people don't realize, man. Which is actually an issue because that causes me to underestimate people and I lose battles a lot because of that.
Hey,
But it's supposed to be just something like, I've been playing so long.
be
So
seeing you.
it's really not that important anymore. Alright, now it's Freddy's turn. It's really not as important as it used to be to me. Like when did I pick the quest up? I did not. Wait, what the heck? What is this?
Hey,
Oh, sick, dude!
my, you're a tall one.
I'm a dang fool. I picked a quest up on all of them, but I didn't realize it.
Hi, how are you?
I didn't think it was gonna finish it all for all of them. Nice little 900 XP too.
Pleased to meet you. Alrighty then. Can I help you?
Nipsey.
Be
Man, rest in
seeing
peace.
you. Hey. Off and away.
Like I try to play seriously. It's kind of hard to do that unless I get killed by the same person multiple times. If I get killed by the same person multiple times, it will get me into tryhard mode, and I'll just hunt that person down the entire game. I won't even kill anybody else. I won't give a crap about nobody else. I will stay in stealth until I find the person that killed me multiple times. Even if they didn't do it on purpose, even if they're just PvPing, they're just doing their job as a person in PvP. It don't even matter to me. We still gotta battle. We gotta battle it out. Even if you didn't even realize that's what was happening. Okay, so we're headed for the weapon trainer here. Wait, can I PvP? I mean, I know it doesn't give XP, sadly. But shoot, I'll hop into a battle right now. Get these fools private titles. I don't think you lose private titles. I don't remember.
Talk to me.
Alright, it's going to be pretty expensive on the gold here. So I ain't going to be able to train for a little while. Actually, no, it's not. It's not going to be that expensive. I'm just going to do mace. Doing everything else would be unnecessary. Freddy still got a gold on him. You know what? Duck it. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Why wait? I'm gonna make the gold anyway, so might as well get it out of the way now. Alright. And this little crap head.
Nice to meet you.
Nothing? Alright. Good.
Goodbye
I don't
now.
have a target.
No more gold to be wasted. Let's go. Oh, J-Rack, what you doing, bro? What are you doing, baby? Alright, so I got new mace. Let me see. So I'm using the blackjack. Blow. Let me take this boy right here. Put that right there. Boom. And I gotta get their training up. So, same thing for all of them. Oh dang, I didn't know Freddy had a nasty dagger on his offhand like that. 160 speed? Put the mace on. I wish I could put the mace on J-Rack's offhand, because that's how I base him. Slow weapon on the offhand, fast on the main hand. So actually, you know what? Because I'm done with the rogue story and how I became the rogue I am. Right? So, let's talk about
Target.
the whole the thing I said earlier, because I realized I didn't finish. When I used to use a fast weapon on my main hand and a slow weapon on my offhand. The way the dude was said it, he was like, you know, you can do that. I mean, you can't do that. You know, you have to have a slow weapon on your main hand. There's one thing I learned is you don't. You really do not. It depends on what you're going for. Alright? These boys got Iron Forge? Flight pass? Oh, I'm about to say, what in the world?
Bruh.
What's
Alright,
on
back
your
to Storm.
What's on your mind?
Do we have any need for 2 giant gas tanks?
No.
I can't figure out what to do with these.
See you.
Alright, let's take them all back.
Be good.
So, this is actually how I played J-Rack. And what I didn't quite get when I was younger when he said that was, actually, did I? I don't think I did, actually. Because I remember him saying you need to have the slow weapon on your main hand to get more main hand damage. I think I said something along the lines of I use the fast one in the main hand for more poison. Yeah, okay, I remember. That's why I put poisons, I put instant poison on my main hand. I mean, on my fast weapon because of, oh, I didn't know this joint tells you. Because of, more damage procs. I don't remember the specific reason of why I used fast weapons on my main hand. That was so long ago. I think it's because I figured it probably equaled the damage out, in which it kind of does. Because that's how I play J-Rack. On J-Rack, I use a super slow weapon on my offhand, a super fast weapon on my main hand. Because he's supposed to be a dagger rogue, but I like the style of having a big weapon and a small weapon, but on the opposite side rather than big in the main, small in the offhand. So I'm like, it's gotta work in some kind of way. And I was right. J-Rack has stupendous follow-up damage. Like other next level follow-up damage in comparison to Jadam. Because Jadam, I'll do the typical slow main hand, fast offhand, right? But with J-Rack, and shoot, actually, Freddie Wong, now that I think about it too, Freddie Wong is also a perfect way to tell you. Is Freddie Wong is a combat swords build. I made him in TBC, so of course, combat swords isn't as good in PvP in vanilla as it is TBC because there's way better talents. But they both, that's how I play them both. They both have incredible follow-up damage. So if they miss one attack, they'll follow up with another attack right away. That's where Jadam, his main hand ain't gonna follow up nearly as fast because it's like it's a slow weapon. It's 260, 270, 280 speed. Alright? Where J-Rack's main hand weapon might be a 150, 160, 170, 180. Freddie Wong, usually offhand swords are 150 to 160, so his follow-up damage is stupendous. It's kind of hard to explain though. It's kind of like when I made the if paladins could dual wield video. It's basically like that, follow-up damage. When you're using a two-hand and you miss, you have to wait that whole time at 3.8 second speed to swing again. But with the dual wielding, it made the paladin's follow-up damage something it's not supposed to be. So now you got Seal of Righteous that procs off of 2 weapons, not just 1, procs off of 2 weapons. So if you're using 2 swords rather than 1 sword, you're gonna get way more Seal of Righteousness damage. So I based it off of getting more instant poison damage, which is how J-Rack worked so well, rather than getting instant poison damage here and there off of well, most people put instant poison on the slow weapon. I never like that because I don't get enough poison damage, so I always put it on my fast weapon. But with J-Rack and Freddy, the poison damage is just popping off constantly because it's on 2 fast weapons rather than 2 slow weapons, and it always worked out nicely. That's basically the same thing I'm gonna do now. Except I won't have nearly as much gear. I'm gonna be wearing a lot of AV gear because that's about all I'm gonna be doing. Once I get all 3 of them at 51, then I'm gonna level up Raimundo, Riley, and Naylina. Same thing. Once I get them to 51, AV. Cause let's be real here. Like I said earlier in the video, I'm not a raider. I can't raid. It's too slow. You gotta rely on too many people. It's too many untrustable people. Too many people who you just can't trust, man. People do dumb crap. Guilds get broken up because people do stupid crap. I don't want to have to worry about that. In PvP, you don't have to worry about that. I
don't have a target.
You know what I'm saying? In PvP, if someone does something stupid, they're gonna be the one who dies and pay for it, not you.
I need a target.
If someone is in Warsong Gulch and they decide to hold on to the flag, guess what? They get killed.
I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Not really sure how you can mess up an AB, but if you do something stupid in AB, you get killed. Raid, somebody does something stupid,
I don't have a target.
dang near the whole raid dies.
I'm out of range.
Maybe except a few rogues and hunters who fade death advantage. But even then, this is vanilla, where fade death and advantage don't work all that well against bosses. So it's like, you know, what's the options?
I need to get closer.
Oh, well, there go my first 100 crit, even though it was on a low level. Still my first 100 crit.
I'm out of range.
You know what? Let's talk about that. When I was little, I always used to wait to see at what level I would get my first 100 crit on all my characters. Normally I wouldn't count it if it was on low levels like this, because it's kind of dumb. They're low, so obviously they're going to hit them hard. But I used to do that on every single character. Casters, everybody. Wondering when I was going to get my first 100 hit. Oh yeah, don't trip. I'm about to loot all these. I'm just trying to kill them all first. The lift boots. Those are some of the best looking boots of all time. For very obvious reasons. On the female character, that is. I ain't gonna sit here and act like you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you oppin', right? So, and don't even be like, oh, you guys are so weird. Nah, it ain't even mostly the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, tripping.
I don't have a target.
Oh, that's why I got all this crit. The dragon buff. We're just gonna run around, kill a bunch of low levels real quick so I can get my training hunt and some extra monies from what was spent on training.
I'm out of range.
And I got a lot of stuff I'm about to sell off in the auction house. Give me some more money. Alright.
It's too far away.
Just realized my man's got 600 health. Goodness. Oh, they all do. Goodness. Why is his health so low? Oh, actually, he has the highest health now. So, you know, just be out here hustling, you feel me?
I'm out of range.
I almost feel this almost has like a very might I say it? This will probably make some of you die inside, but it almost has a very podcastish feel. If someone, because as crazy as it is, I will sit here talking for about an hour, put this whole hour video together, upload it, just because,
I don't have a target.
it's some form of content, and someone, some crazy madman, would have watched it this far out. Why? Beats me. So, what I'm about to do is, real quick, I'm gonna cut right here, or not right here. I'm gonna cut somewhere around here after I line them up. I'm gonna cut right here so I can make an intro real quick. Alright, so boom, there you go, there's the intro. So back to what I was saying, you know what I'm saying, as we head out. Okay, he's killing too fast, he's not saving any for J-Rack and Freddy here, so we're just gonna kill everything. I gotta head out. Oh shoot, I messed up. I'm supposed to go to Red Ridge so I can come back to West Falls. Take a bite out of this sandwich real quick, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, you know, while we make our way to Red Ridge, I'm just going to be doing non-stop AV. Right? Because AV is the greatest. Now, I don't mind doing dungeons. I'm definitely getting into dungeons.
I don't have a target.
Probably even sneak my way into some world boss groups. But, I don't know about raiding, man. Like, as much as I would like to get into it, because it's probably... See, that's the issue. I can't say it's probably fun. It's just not fun. I've raided many times before. I don't find it fun at all. It's a lot of extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not trying to even get into. It's just like so much prepping to it, you know? What if you got a raid at like 8 and it just so happened to be you found something really cool that you want to do at 8? Then your guild is all mad and like, oh, hey, you didn't come in, blah, blah. And they start crying. And they start demoting you because you didn't do this and that. It's like, you know, I got a real life, man. With PvP, you can do however much PvP you want, whenever you want, with no issue.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
You know? So it's like, it's just so much better. To me, at least. Like, swallow that wrong, almost died. Oh shoot. People just be passing out buffs, man. Oh dang, J-Rack can't get a buff. Alright, I almost died on a chicken nugget. So we're making our way to Red Ridge here. Wow, that hurt. As we travel the distance and make our way to Red Ridge, this is one of the most ridiculous places to level. Why? Because Red Ridge is a mess. It's one of the messiest places they've ever made. Like, legit. You can level there from like 15 to 25. You come here like 16, travel to the wrong spot and get annihilated by a bunch of level 28 elites and crap. Same thing with Darkshire. Come into Darkshire like level 18. You Right, you're doing your quest. Uh-oh, I accidentally traveled to the side with the warriors in it. Boom, look at that. I'm fighting level 28s. And then you go too far and boom, you fighting with level 30s. Mortal Limb come around, smack you up a few times. Stitches come around, smack you up a few times. Not to mention he's level 45. Like, bruh. Let's stop off to this patch real quick, so I can finish getting the weapons up. Wow. Okay. Well, that died a bit faster than. All right. Let's just wait till we get to Red Ridge. They're dying too damn fast. Okay. They're all about the same though. Jaden is 47. Freddy is 40, and J-Rack is 35. As a matter of fact, a lot of quests here I haven't done. I'm level 15 now. I don't know if they'll give that much XP. So I guess we'll just wait till we get to Red Ridge. Freaking gnomes. I really don't like gnomes. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Yeah, you know what? Boom, there you go. Here's the next topic. Gnomes. They suck. They're stupid. They look stupid. Goblins, same thing. Pandas, I'd rather play a gnome than a panda. And I really don't like gnomes. I mean, really don't like gnomes. You know what I'm saying? Now you're probably wondering, who's ever made it this far into this video, probably wondering, well, what races do you like? Well, I'll tell you. Obviously, the Night Elf is one of my favorite. I have mostly Night Elf characters. Next after that would be the Human. Actually, I don't really have... Yeah, no. Night Elf is definitely my favorite. But after that, I don't really have a secondary favorite. After that, I just like other races. So, Night Elf on top all day. Night Elf is number one. But I like the Humans, Night Elves, Orcs, Undeads, Trolls, Male Tauren. The female Tauren is kind of... She's like... She's there, but I'll never play a female Tauren. I just don't see the point. They look goofy compared to the male Tauren. The male Tauren, I have a few male Tauren. Same thing with the Dwarf. The Dwarf female is like whatever. Male Dwarf is psych. I can't speak. I'm stuttering. The male Dwarf is sick. I had a few male Dwarfs in my time. All right. Shoot, one of my story characters is a Dark Iron Dwarf. He's his name is Dark Iron Joe. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I like Night Elves, Humans, Orcs, Undeads. Oh, Draenei, Blood Elf. Who else exists? Yeah, see, you got level 15 NPCs. Make a mistake, and you're gonna be fighting level 18s. I can't. It's okay. Whatever, yo. You get my point. Okay, so let's fight some of these real quick. Let's see what this quest is. What's up? What you got, bro?
Well met.
Report. Alright, yeah, we can do that. I need to fight some gnolls real quick. Get my reps up. Just let them bash on them. You know what I'm saying? I try not to attack too much, but he wouldn't fight.
It's too far away.
Oh, hurry up and die, son. What you doing? Okay.
I'm out of range.
Look at all that. There's so much more main hand damage, man. Those dang little daggers. Fast? Oh, some loot.
It's too far
What's
away.
up? What about the beef? You know what I'm what I'm saying? What the heck was I talking about? Oh, the races. For some reason, I can't seem to remember all the Alliance races. Like, I think I named them all, did I?
Have a target.
I like human, night elf, Draenei, dwarf, male, that is. What the heck else is there? It's the Wargen. I don't like Wargens. They look, eh. I don't really care for them. Gnomes, hate them. Pandas, absolutely disgusting. I would rather play a gnome before I play a panda. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Horde side. Love the orcs, love the undead, love the trolls, love the Tauren male. Who else exists? Oh, Blood Elf. Blood Elves are great. Goblins? No. Never. I'd rather play a goblin before I play a gnome, though. And a panda, same thing. I don't really count the special. Oh, okay. Hold on, no, I can count the specialty races because the one, the one that just came out, right? That them little fox niggas, hate them. I think I hate those about just as much as I hate the pandas. Why the heck they ain't got this quest? I didn't pick it up. That's why. Oh, be careful. Ah, I messed up, bruh. I didn't pick the quest up. Come on, boys. I forgot to pick the quest up. Come on, boys. You know, let's go. Actually, just cut the thing out. Nope. Little rope thing. You know, oh, and the new gnomes that came out with the metal pieces on them, stupid. Just as stupid as the regular gnomes. No difference, really.
I don't have a target.
The only difference is the metal gnomes look more stupid. Where does that guy walk to? I always forget. Does he go down this road or that road? Or is this him right here? Alright, yeah, my fool self forgot to pick up the quest, bro.
Need help? Light be with you. Go with honor.
Light be with
Go with honor.
Go with honor, friend.
Need a target.
Let's go, boys. Cultiran. Love the Cultiran. They're great, male and female. The Zandalari trolls.
Need a target.
They're trolls. I like the older trolls better, but they're still pretty cool.
I don't have a target.
The Maghar orc. I basically see them as orc, just with different colors, so I guess that means they're just cool. They're just orcs, you know. The Lightforged Draenei, they're tight. I like them a lot. I actually have a few, I think.
I don't have a target.
The Void Elves, they're sick. I like them a lot. I like the regular Blood Elves better, but they're still pretty cool. I have a few Void Elves, actually, as well. Who are some more of the special races? Who do Horde have? I forgot. Oh, High Mountain Tauren, they cool. Yeah, they're Tauren, so yeah, I like them. And who else is there? Oh, the taller, older elves. I forgot the name of them. That were in that Suramar. Yeah, them dudes. Yeah, they cool too. I like the female more though. The males look kind of strange. They look kind of weird. They look old. They look like old dudes trying to act young. Like those old dudes who used to listen to rock music back in the 70s. And they had their best life in the 70s with, you know, the whole rock and roll thing. They look like one of those type of dudes. And they dye their hair black and still wear like leather jackets and stuff. They just look pretty goofy. Alright. So we're going to park them in here. What the heck is that? And I think that's the end of this. We've had a nice long journey. It's been about an hour or two. It's been your boy Jedi Legendary. We're going to continue this next week. And I'm out.